Hello my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijen and I believe very much in dragons. And I am so grateful that I can talk about the dragon. My entire life is about the dragon. No one ever told me about the dragon, but the dragon themselves told me a lot about them. The dragons, there is not enough said about the dragons. There is so much that could be said about the dragon. It's an entire story, an entire history. So much so that I don't understand that humanity just don't want to recognize and see the dragon. Where the dragon is this world, where nature is. And so I had my awakening it's 28th of November. It's almost my birthday, you can say. And then it happened. The dragon came before me when I was 18 years old. In 2005, I'm becoming an old man. And the dragon came before me and I immediately felt down on that day when I was in front of my computer. I could feel the air change. Everything in my entire room changed. And I could see behind me, look behind me and see the dragon. And that is the reason why I talk about the dragon. No one ever told me but the dragons themselves. And the dragon that I've seen was immediately connected to me. That entire winter was a winter of energy, a winter of dragon's power. It was fueling my mind. Everything about it. It was... I couldn't go anywhere to talk, what is this, because humans immediately have their opinion about the dragon. So I was alone, thinking that I was going insane, because I seen dragons. I could see them just in front of me. My eyes were so different than other people. I said, there is a dragon. That is just insane, of course. But in 2006, spring 2006, I had visions about different dimensions where dragons are. Visions with my awakening eyes, with my open eyes, I could see where they are. An entire wild dimension where they are. With my dragon by my side. How could I see this as something serious? This was not something that I should see with my human eyes, with my dragon eyes. And later I found out that only dragon eyes can see this. And that that what I've seen is being told to my human mind. And that is why I can talk about the dragon, just like I've seen them. In 2006, I entered a store in my hometown because there was a beautiful dragon for sale. And that would be, I didn't make my dragon altar yet, but I was planning to do so. So that would be a nice addition to my dragon altar. And I was entering the shop. It just had to be. Sometimes it just, things have to be done by the dragon. It has to be led by it. And this as well. Sometimes you are led by the dragon. It's coincidence. Sometimes it's not. Most of the time it's not. With the dragon it's not coincidence. It's just that you are led to these places. And this, I was led to this little shop of Wicca shop, New Age shop. And I was led to it because of there is a dragon for sale. I was entering it and she immediately said, wow, there is something great coming in my store. I was looking behind me saying, what are you talking about? No, I was looking at you. I was saying, well, okay, what is behind me? I just had my dragon awakening. Never told anyone because I was afraid of it. Know what people would say about it. And I was just saying, what are you talking about? Just a moment. I'm going to get you something. And this is what she got. In 2006. She said, this will help you. This will help you on your way. Just keep it close to you. It was for free. It's pure silver. But in the beginning, I could bend these wings very well. Now, impossible. Impossible. You cannot bend it anymore. It's so strong. After all of these years doing intense rituals, it's seen everything of my path. Everything that I've done for the dragon. Everything, of course, with exception of my awakening in itself. It's seen so many things. I even did blood on it. That is also what you can do on the Dragon's Path. Lifeless objects becoming to life. It's something that, this is an item that is in between me and my dragon. This is very sacred for me. That is why I sometimes take it off to show it to people that might need it. That is why I take it off just now. Then immediately after this video I'm wearing it again, because this is my safe place. This is my this is my guardian. This is the image of my guardian, and I always put it on my neck. And this is alive. This is not lifeless anymore. It was in the beginning. It was lifeless, but I gave it so much love and so much connection with the dragon, and so much energy that came inside of it. My energy, the dragon's energy, it comes in it. Within the Dragon's Path, we can take care that lifeless objects become to life, as long as you have a lot of love for it. Love, desire, connection. My entire path of the Dragon's Path is based on love and connection, but also on sincerity. It's nothing played. It's not a show. It's just that I immediately want to give the dragon everything. With this, I gave everything to the dragon. And that was in a ritual of giving everything. You know, I was laying down, being led in a dragon ritual, laying down and saying to the dragon, you can have it all. Have my body, have my soul, have my mind, you can have it all. That was just because I trust the dragon. I trust the dragon. That is what you can do as well, as a ritual of trust. How to do so? I did it because I was led to it with this. And I was injured for coincidence. I don't know, coincidence. And I was injured and I had a little bit of blood on it. And I said, everything is for you. Everything that I own is for you. It was many years ago. And now I can say that whenever I go inside of my grandmother deceased, I was going inside of a church, and wherever the necklace was entirely red. Because in the church, every item that you have is being given to another god. So I was not welcome there, and I could feel it very well with this. That is when you give something to a god, to another god, then the dragons might not be welcome there. So for example, inside of a church, if you are as strong on the dragon's path as I am, it can be that these gods will chase you away. You're not belonging here. You are from another place. You are from, and that is also you are from a different star, a different universe, a different realm. So you are not welcome there. What I also had with this, you know, we have a busy life sometimes. We have our jobs, schools, whatever, and sometimes we don't have time for doing rituals. We don't have time for anything with the dragon. We don't have time for, yeah, we sometimes forget about the dragon. And that is also what happened. I was on the job and it immediately fell off, out of nothing. And I was picking it up, looking at it, and immediately said, oh my goodness, that was the last power of the dragon that was loosening my necklace. And because of this, I immediately had this idea, oh my goodness, I didn't have enough time for the dragon. I didn't make enough time for the dragon. And after this, it completely changed. I made time for the dragon. I made time for them. Of course, you are not obliged to do it so. You're not obliged to do anything. But if you want so, if you want to do it, I mean, if you love the dragon so much, and that is what a relationship is, my brothers and sisters. A relationship sometimes have our other partner sometimes saying, you're not paying enough the time, you're not paying enough attention to me. So now I'm letting you show, if you no longer need me, then of course. And I said, no, I need you so much, my dragon. But sometimes life is a busy thing, you know. even normal things like lifeless objects can become alive. You might not say you might not say that this is alive, you know, but some of them are. That is the entire history of puppets or toys coming to life, because it has energy around it. It has energy of the dragon that you are putting in it, that you are giving enough, so much love to it, that you are giving life to a lifeless object. And that is what happened to this. That is what happened also to this. This I've seen my entire path. You know, on the dragon's path you might not say that you are going crazy, just because no one ever told you this. There are so much spirituality, so many gods, so many spirits that can be of thousands of different gates, thousands of different stars, thousands of different universes, and none of us belongs here. Not an animal, not a human. None of us belong here. Yet we come together in this physical realm, and here we are. So be amazed with every magic that you are seeing, because this is dragon magic. We belong in the gate of the dragon. That is one of the many stars, one of the many universes, and this is where the dragon is God. Of course not for other people, but for us it is. And we are home where magic is. Of course their magic and magic of other people might be completely different, because their God is different. And that is the reason why I hate religion so much, because they try to get you in this one place and saying that this is the true God. Well, actually no. No, we all have different gods. We all have different creators. We all have different spirits by our side. And whenever you have guardians by your side, and that is what a lot of people and animals have, we have guardians by our side that's supposed to guide us to where we belong, our gate, our place to be, where we come from our creators. And we all come here in the form of a human or an animal. And then when our time here is up, we come with them again. We go with them to where we belong. This is given to me by someone who has seen this. Seen the gates, seen the dragons, seen how many gods it has, how many creators it has. But for us, it doesn't matter that there are thousands of stars. There is one star that you should care about, and that is the dragon star.